The first sentence in one of the greatest books that has ever been written about God, about 500 years ago, namely John Calvin's Institutes, begins or is this sentence: nearly all the wisdom we possess, that is to say, true and sound wisdom, consists of two parts: the knowledge of God and of ourselves. Now, it probably doesn't require any reminding today that the knowledge of God is difficult to come by and to comprehend and to embrace. He's God. That everyone would assume the knowledge of God is a challenge if He's God and we're not. However, it might bear reminding that the knowledge of ourselves is also difficult. In fact, I'm going to venture to say it is more difficult than the knowledge of God. And the reason I'm going to venture that risky statement is because to know yourself the way you need to know yourself requires that you first know God. Therefore, self-knowledge and God-knowledge are both required for self-knowledge. And another reason why self-knowledge is, I think, perhaps more difficult is because we're prone to think we have it when we don't have it. There is not a person on the planet who knows himself as deeply as we need to know ourselves. Nobody. The prophet Jeremiah wrote, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it?" David, a great knower of himself, wrote in Psalm 19, verse 12, "Who can discern his errors? Declare me innocent from hidden faults." In other words, we never get to the bottom of our sinfulness. Ever. We have to end all of our prayers of confession with, "And as well, declare me innocent of the ones that are tucked down so deeply in the folds of my self-justifications that I didn't see them and I'll never see them until the judgment day exposes them." If our forgiveness depended on the fullness of the knowledge of our sins, we would all perish without exception. No one knows the extent of his sinfulness. No one. I don't care how guilty you feel tonight, you don't know how bad you are. You don't know. It's deeper than anyone can fathom. The Bible, however, that glorious book of God, does not leave us without help in knowing ourselves. The fact that you can't know yourself fully does not mean you can't know yourself deeply, significantly, and to that degree truly. And indeed you must. You just must. The Bible has a clear and devastating word about our souls. And the reason it has a clear and devastating work about our souls is so that we will know what we need and dance when God gives it.